What's up, guys? Brad here from Piney Grove, and it is the dog days of summer here in North Florida. It's just ridiculously hot from sunup to sundown, intermittent thunderstorms, so you get lots of humidity, and I'm just trying to find something to do today where I can continue to make progress on the property, but not get too much sun exposure or get overheated. I spent about 4 hours yesterday off camera weed eating, and I darn near knocked myself out. I had to quit. I was at the point of heat exhaustion. We're going to be using the Summit TX25 with the grapple on it and the Artillean canopy. And I just wanted to mention my good friend Lucas from Peaks Peak Hobby Homestead up there in Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, I think. I think I said Western Kentucky when I was on his video, but he was here this week, and we did a lot of things that day to shoot some videos. So one of those videos will be here on the Piney Grove channel, but he's got 3 he's going to be showing over on his channel exclusively. They won't be over here on the Piney Grove channel. So we'll put a link down below and tag him. Check him out. He has great content over there. He does a lot of the same things we do here at Piney Grove, but he also has a sawmill. He's right in the middle, or he's at the end of building a new shed for his sawmill. So lots of great content. So if you want to see some Piney Grove stuff elsewhere, it's over there on Lucas's channel. And I've got a visitor. I didn't even know she was out, but I've got the mascot of Piney Grove, Bella, here. Go to Mom. Mom's calling you. You can't hear it, but Dev just asked, can I mow yet? She is chomping at the bit to be able to mow, but we had rain this morning, so we're waiting for it to dry, the grass to dry. And this is Bella not listening to Mom. That's what she does. That's what she does when she doesn't want to go in. She just parks her butt in the sun, and you literally have to drag her in. But this video is not about Bella. It's not about grass cutting. It's about cleaning up the property with the Summit tractor. I'm going to go to the back of the property where a year or so ago, maybe more, we were doing the fence line, and I cut some cedar that I want to keep. I'm going to go back there and snag that and put it on the wood pile. There's the wood pile, and you see a bunch of cedar there already. And I got a big cedar right here I want to mill. Just like everyone else that has property, there's always a need for a lot of material. So you try not to throw anything out, but you also try not to look like a junkyard. So I cleaned that up this winter and made those racks to put all that extra material. I know one day we'll need it. We'll use it for something. That's the 1 acre iron clay pea field, and they grew up pretty tall, but now they're starting to send their vines out. You see the vines are coming into the road here. But all that nutrition for our deer herd. We took the fake 3D fence down, and we're just letting them get in there and eat. In about 2 months or so, we'll get in there and brush hog it down, and then we'll plant what I'm gonna do a new planting this year. I'm gonna do rye green, but I'm gonna use something called Austrian winter peas. And they're a pea that grows good in the winter and the deer love them. So we call it deer candy. So we're gonna put it in deer candy this fall in a couple months. There's 2 pieces of cedar right there. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I keep almost every piece of cedar when we have to cut down a tree that's in the way on the fence line, or maybe one is leaning over. I just keep it in hopes that one day that I use it to make furniture or something with. I don't know. I'm just weird that way. I keep every piece of cedar. All right, let's see if I can pick it up without dropping it. Looks like I got some pieces of firewood in there. See if I can open the clamp and it'll fall back in. I don't think it's gonna. Well, it did the opposite of fall back in, didn't it? Now I gotta play pixie sticks and pick up this little one. That should do it. In one of those videos with Lucas over on his channel, we talked about the top 3 implements, my top 3 and his top 3, and we didn't mention the grapple. And I'm not sure why. I think we forgot about it, or we're thinking maybe that was more of a loader thing, but grapple is a huge game changer. I don't think it wants to fit between these two pine trees. It's gonna be tight. I think I got it, but I can't see from here. I don't want to knock that bark off. Wow. Got it through there. Oh man. Got too many trees here. Kind of forgot about this area. So the reason that the wood pile's over here and the pole barn's over there, or at least the way I set up this wood pile, is so that I can maneuver over here behind the pole barn and get to these piles. And this is the first time that I've done this since we built that, so I'm glad to see that I left myself enough room. Now I got an oak tree to go get. I forget how long it is. Hopefully it'll fit between all these pine rows. So we're sponsored by Summit Tractor, but there's no script or anything we have to say. It's just they want us to show the capabilities of the tractor. So when Lucas was here this week, he's in the market for a next size up tractor. He's got the smallest tractor that they make, a Kubota BX, and there's really two more sizes of compact tractors above that, and the Summit is one of them. And without giving him any sort of indication of what the Summit tractor was like, other than him watching our videos, he got on it and he was impressed. He said, and these are his words, you can go over to his channel and listen to it, but his words were, this Summit tractor feels better put together, more refined than his Kubota BX. And I was surprised for him to say that. He loves that Kubota BX. He gets a ton of work out of it for it being such a small frame tractor. And I really thought that he was going to get on the Summit and think, it's about the same as the BX. But he really liked it. So that's kind of that unbiased, unplanned testimony that we like to give here on the channel, is not introduce anything or really our preferences, just kind of show the equipment in action, and then take someone that has no skin in the game and bring them here to Piney Grove and get their honest ground truth on it, and just kind of help you guys make decisions about equipment you want to buy out there. Here I got a couple pieces of oak from putting in the new fence there. Cut down this oak tree that was right in the fence line, and I think it's going to rot before I can actually get to doing anything with it, but I'm going to put it on the pile just in case we can turn it into some firewood for a fire pit or something. And here's a piece of wire that was left over, and I kind of forgot it was here. But if you don't keep track of the extra wire on your farm, it will end up in your brush hog. Ask me how I know later. Well, I think I just had a change of plans there. That one piece that was right on the ground is rotten, and that'll go in the wood chipper. Wood chipper normally won't handle oak that's completely intact, but when it's partially rotten like that big a piece, it'll handle it. And the other piece is gonna rot soon. So I'm just gonna put it on the brush pile over here and put it in such a way that we can use the forestry mulcher and back into it and chop it all up. Now what I wanna do is leave that sticking out like that and push it on the pile, because the forestry mulcher doesn't like things sideways. It likes things, coming straight into it. Try and pick this thing up like a cigar, place it on that wood pile. There we go, I got under it. It's not gonna lift it though. Nope, that's not gonna work. Maybe if I grab it from the end, have it hang out the side, that might work. I found a new way to use a grapple, and I don't think I've seen anybody else on YouTube do this, and there's tons of fellow content creators with grapples. Unfortunately, that's not going to be in this video, so we're going to go ahead and close this one out. Be sure to stay tuned. Until next time, y'all take care out there, and remember, life's short, tractor hard.